Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons and our college football dynasty here with the Mean Green out of North Texas as we get ready to finish off the regular season of year number 3, and we are rocking and rolling. We've got the one loss on the season. You hate to say it came to Army, but it did. In an overtime loss. But we are number 15 in the country, poised to make a run at the playoffs as a non-Power 5 team in. We just have to take care of business. So welcome back to the channel if you are returning, and if you're new here, welcome to Champ and Sons and all of our college football content. So before we jump into this first game against Temple on the road, let's take a look at some of our recruits that we have. Now we've added in a lot more 4-star guys because our interest for the most part fits, at least we're on their interest, sighting. Robert Boudreaux, we've got a right outside linebacker, 82 power moves, 80 tackle, 83 speed. He's a guy who could be a force to reckon with in the front 7 if we can land him. He is a 4-star. He's not a gym or anything, but he's still a 4-star athlete. He's someone who could really kind of help us kind of anchor that down. James Kennedy, wide receiver, 98 speed, 96 acceleration. Right, so that's someone who could be a game breaker, just like Landon Sides is. He's got the speed as well. That would be a perfect fit to kind of bring him in as Sides is exiting, since he's a senior this season. But we got a lot to do to actually get them brought in, and we got to continue winning. So let's jump out here into this game against Temple. Starting out with on defense, Temple runs one right up the gut on us, and they take that for a big yard gain all the way down to their own 38-yard line. 1st and 10. They do like to go quick. They're going to be in a shotgun. 4 wide, has the snap, fires it to the right side. That's going to be intercepted by Starling, and he's coming back with it. He's at the 40, cuts in, makes a man miss, and he's got space. Taylor Starling, touchdown, Mean Green. Oh my goodness. Oh baby, 49-yard pick 6 to get this game started out on defense. They have struggled in the past once we've gotten leads. We've seen that happen in the last episode, basically. And now they're trying to rewrite that storyline for them, and they're getting this thing started off with fireworks. Starling, kind of out of position, but not really based off where his zone was. So had to make a great jump up there to get it, and then the run back was just fantastic. He's got speed. He's one of the fastest players along with Sides on the receiving. As a receiver, he's just a defensive back. So a little later here in the first quarter, both teams have added on field goals. We lead 10-3. Hand that one off to Evans. Makes a cut to the left side. He's got space. Zach Evans, senior running back. He's at the 35. Hit and finally brought down at about the 30-yard line. Zach Evans, a great little move to the outside there once he saw the blockers have it set up. And with that rush, he helps to get himself over 1,000 yards rushing on this season. He has taken full advantage of it being his senior year, doing everything he can since we still have 2 more games after this. So 1st and 10, Mean Green, just about 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wilkes is going to be in a shotgun, 3 receivers. It's going to be an option handoff to Boris Jones up the middle, breaking tackles. And Jones this time gets it down to the 18-yard line. We haven't played a complete 4 quarters, and we're starting off really well here. We just need to maintain it. Wilkes staying in the shotgun on a 1st and 10 inside the red zone, has the snap. He takes off up the middle. He's got space and slides down after an 8-yard gain. A smart play to do that one, as he ends up managing and kind of weaving his way through. So now 2nd and 2 here for the sophomore quarterback in a shotgun formation. 3 receivers. Sends his tight end across the formation from right to left. Has the snap. Hands it off to Evans up the middle. Hit and pushed forward. Zach Evans manhandling that defense that time and pushes them forward once the contact was made and gets it into a 1st and goal to go. So from the shotgun, staying in this one, Wilkes has the snap. They rush only 4. He rolls out to his right side. He's got space. Wilkes, he's got speed. He's got the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. As we're going to extend this thing out to a 2-score lead here in the first quarter to make it 17-3 on that touchdown run by Wilkes. He has been a lot smarter this season with how he runs and when he makes that decision to kind of bail out on the play. So a great job by him to take that when he had to do it and to get that one into the end zone right there. So now a little later, and once again on the ensuing drive, a little later in the first quarter, Temple trying to come back at us. As they are in the shotgun, they send their tight end across the formation, has the snap. Play action, fires it over the middle. He's going to be intercepted by Starling once more. Taylor Starling jumped in and snagged that one. What a play. He had just perfect range. His second interception of the quarter. They are trying to pick on him, and that's a bad idea. Taylor Starling is a bad man out there in the defensive backfield, and they are learning that lesson the hard way right now. I'm not sure why they're trying to do that. He is one of our top defensive backs and really just had position on him. I mean, it was a decent throw, and if that receiver had kept his spot, basically kind of body blocked Starling out, he would have made a catch, but he wasn't able to do that. So 1st and 10 now from the shotgun. Minute 26 remaining, hands it off to Evans left side. He makes a cut, breaks one tackle, and is brought down after about an 8-yard gain at the 25-yard line. Zach Evans has already got 81 yards on the ground so far today. So 2nd and 2 here for the Mean Green offense from the 25. Wilkes going to be in a shotgun, 3 receivers left. As he has the snap, they bring a blitz. He fires that one over. He's going to hit Evans on the right side there, pushing forward. And Zach Evans showing not only can he do it with his feet, he can do it with his hands, making the reception, picking up 15 yards on that one, getting down to the 10-yard line. And what amounts to a goal-to-go situation, even though they're saying it's still 1st and 10. So from the 10, Wilkes has the snap. He's going to take off up the middle. He's got space. Wilkes runs it in again. Touchdown number 2. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That's a Mean Green touchdown to give us a 3-score lead here in the first quarter. Our offense has been explosive. And I'm pretty certain our offense is thinking if we can add enough points, we will prevent any comeback if our defense starts to get a little lazy here. So that wouldn't be too shocking if that was their thought process. So now here in the second quarter, after forcing a punt, here we come on our offense side once again. Wilkes, he's going to take off, runs up the middle, slides down. Wilkes is doing a great job. They know he can pass, so they have to kind of watch and respect that pass. But he will take off, and he's, like I said, he's doing a great job finding those gaps on the line and then taking off at the right point to get the yards. Now on a 1st and 10, we got 2 backs in the backfield, 3 wide receivers set. Sends Jones in motion, hand off to Evans right side. Makes a hit, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 4 at the 16-yard line. So well inside the red zone now. Staying in the shotgun, but this time we have 2 tight ends, and Size and Carnes are close on the line. Has the snap, fires it over. He's going to hit Young coming across the field, pushing forward, and Young gets brought down at the 6-yard line. A great catch by our tight end there. Wilkes hasn't done too much through the air. He's only 5 of 7 for 44 yards, but he does have his 2 touchdowns on the ground. So they are doing a good job with the passing game and trying to limit it, but we are taking it down with them on the running game. 1st and goal now. Hand that one off to Evans going left side. He's going to get hit and stood up after a gain of about 1 yard, maybe 2 on that one. And that's going to make it 2nd and goal. So staying in the shotgun, 2 receivers and 2 tight ends set. Everybody in close on the line. Wilkes has the snap. Takes it, throws it to the left side. He's going to hit Costello, our tight end, into the end zone for the touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Trying to not allow any comeback to be possible. We take the lead by 4 scores, 31-3. There is still 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Now, would I anticipate the Mean Green blowing this lead? I think it's a little much at this point. We'd have to have a major collapse to blow the lead, but who knows? Anything technically is possible with this game. So now at the end of the second quarter, the Owls trying to come back at us as we miss on a big hit, completely overplay that reception and run. They have a minute and about 10 seconds left in the second quarter. They are on the move there at the 20-yard line, trying to get something going in their direction. They fire that one up over the middle. Callaway steps in front of him. He's coming right back at him. I don't know what they were thinking right there. Callaway was tight on the receiver. And, I mean, maybe he threw it out of desperation and just had to get rid of it because the pocket was going to eventually start collapsing down there as we were starting to put a little bit of pressure, and Eddie Callaway, our senior linebacker, steps up. So following that interception, we have possession of it. Trying to make a big play here at the end of the half. Wilkes drops back, stands in the pocket, fires it over. He's going to hit Jeremiah Aaron, who gets hit and brought down at about the 43-yard line here. And the clock will stop temporarily for a first down before it gets going again. Now going in the hurry-up. The clock is moving. 40 seconds remaining. Wilkes has the snap. Drifts to his left side, fires that one over. He's going to hit Evans, who turns it right up the field and brought down after a gain of 7. Now the Mean Green have 3 timeouts, and yet none of them are being used. 27 seconds left. Wilkes still making changes at the line, has a snap. Owls bring a blitz, fires it deep down the left side. He's got size. He's got the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Trying to put the nail in the coffin in the first half here as we now take the lead 38-13. As you will notice, the Owls have scored at some points, but not too much. Trying to make a comeback, and our offense is seriously trying to shut that thing down. But, hey, the game must continue on. There's no big women singing just yet. And here in the third quarter, the Owls have possession of it. Dropped that one off to their tight end, or one of their receivers. Actually, on a simple little curl route, Jamar Taylor makes a catch. He's this little sophomore receiver for the Owls. He picks up good yardage down to the 12-yard line. They send a man in motion. Have the snap. Handoff going to the right side. And one horribly missed tackle there by it looked like Smith, our defensive lineman. But Dante Goodson comes in to clean that mess up. So 2nd and 10 from the 12. We lead 38-13, but Owls still have some life left in them. They're in the shotgun, sends a man in motion, has a snap. It's going to be a handoff going to the right side, hit, and he's going to be stood up quick. Good play there by Goodson to bring him down once again. Bryce, I think, was the first one to make contact, but Goodson finished off that one. So 3rd and 8 from the 10 now, staying in the shotgun. 3 receivers left side, has the snap. In the pocket, fires it over to the left. He makes a catch, and their sophomore receiver that walks that one into the end zone. Now we're looking at still a 3-score game. Still 3 scores. Okay. It's 38-19 right now. Pending their extra point that they want to go for. So, let's think about this. 38-9. We need to do something. We need to make something happen, or at least just shut this damn team down. And so now it's 38-20 after their extra point, and here we come. This is our opportunity. Put that drive together to shut this one down. Wilkes says, give me the ball. Put it on my shoulders. I will do it, as he carries that one for a good about 12 yards. He has 111 yards on the day, getting us down into the red zone right there. So from the shotgun, 4 wide set, sides alone on the left side. 3 receivers to the right. Aaron in the slot right. Has the snap in the pocket. He's going to step up, and he's going to be hit and brought down. It looks like he decided he should have probably run. It looks like he thought he was going to do that, and then he stopped to try to get a pass off, but unable to do so. That's going to make it 2nd and 10. Now we're in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side. Wilkes making changes at the line. Looks over the defense, has the snap in the pocket, fires it over the middle, and he overthrows Carnes. Oh, he had him open. He had him open in the end zone. He just led him too far, and it kind of floated on him right there, it looked like. Not the greatest of touch passes in the world. So 3rd and 10. Wilkes staying in the shotgun. Same formation, has the snap. Fires over the middle. He's going to hit Arsenault, who gets hit and brought down right in front of the goal post, basically. Dead center at the 15-yard line. That's going to make it 4th and 7. Now we are going to go for the field goal here. Naguma comes to the field. I think that's how his name pronounced. I question myself every time I say his name. But he puts the boot to the ball and right down through the uprights. That's going to give us a 3-touchdown lead now. So Temple comes back and scores one. So guess what? Now it's a 2-touchdown lead because God forbid we prevent a team from coming back on us, as our offense now is all the pressure is on them. Evans carries that one. He's got 19 rushes for 116 yards today, as that gets us to our own 40-yard line. Now from the shotgun, 3 receivers left. Wilkes looks over the defense, has the snap, hands it off to Evans up the middle. He's got a big hole open. Zach Evans, he's taking off. He's at the 20, 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Zach Evans, we hadn't seen that kind of speed from him really all season, but he busted through that opening in the line, and then there was no one in front of him but the ref and green grass, and the ref got out of his way for his own personal safety. And Zach Evans takes that one to the house. He's one of our senior leaders on this offense. He said he was tired after that loss to Army. He didn't want us to become that kind of team again, especially with these comebacks we've been having. And he wanted to shut that one down, and we would. We had one more touchdown on offense, and then we brought in all our backups, and our backups just completely obliterated them. 62-30 is what the final score ended up being. A lot of stuff on the defensive side primarily happening, so it's one of those it is what it is situations. But we did actually a pretty good job of shutting them down. Now, in reality, they got 30 points, so the game technically could have been over in the second quarter, but it's best to not just risk that, and let's continue to pound the ball in, continue to add points. I don't want to run up the score, but the way I see it is we got to protect ourselves with the way this season's gone. As we pick up a 4-star recruit, Matthew Skaggs, coming in. Now we're on the way to Navy, and I'm fairly certain those are not American Navy jets with a bent wing like that coming in, flying over. That's a little goofy. At least I don't think I've ever seen. I've watched enough History Channel and stuff to have a pretty good idea what the jets look like. I've never seen one look like that. But either way, we are in Annapolis, Maryland, taking on the midshipmen of Navy. They are having a rough season, but that doesn't mean jack crap because Army kicked our butts, and they are having a pretty rough season too. So needing to shut this one down and prevent another military academy from upsetting us, we are going to have the ball in our opening possession. Wilkes drops back, fires that one over to Evans in the flat. Off the play action, he picks up 7 yards right there, making it 2nd and 3 on the opening possession of this game. So 2nd and 3 from the 22. Wilkes going to be the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Sides is in the slot right, has the snap. Stands in the pocket, fires it for Young. He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Once Young had the positioning on that corner route, Wilkes does a great job laying that one up there. He had missed a pass like that in the last game against Temple, looking for Carnes in the end zone, but this time he dropped it off beautifully to Young right there in the bread basket. So that would give us an early 7-0 lead. Now Navy's running their wing option stuff, so we've been stopping them pretty handily, to say the least. And Wilkes on our offense is trying to make things real miserable for the midshipmen here, as we take that one right up the middle to the 7-yard line for a 1st and goal. So staying in the shotgun formation, Wilkes is going to be 3 wide. Young slot right, has this snap. Pressure comes. Wilkes rolls to his right, fires it back over to his left. What is he doing? That is proof right there. That kid is still young. Still young on that one to make a throw like that. 2nd and goal now, 5 minutes remaining in the first. Wilkes hands that one off to Evans. He takes it up the middle, makes a move. Push it forward. Zach Evans. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Powers that one home. And that's going to give us a 2-score lead here in the first quarter. Zach Evans, great run on that. And really, it's the finish to these runs that we're seeing him do. And he hasn't always done that for the most part this season, but getting those additional yards after contact and fighting forward, that's a big thing. So after forcing another punt, here we come right back at him with 1.5 minutes remaining in the first, trying to make this thing, I don't want to say a blowout, but I do want it to be unreachable. We fire that one over to Young. Great job on that catch. Wilkes is 10 of 11 for 131 yards. Young with that catch, that's his 2nd or 3rd catch of the day. So now from the shotgun inside the red zone at the 18-yard line, Wilkes has the snap, play action, and he can't get the pass off. The midshipman read that one beautifully. Wilkes unable to get that pass completed. So 2nd and 10 now from the shotgun, 3 receivers left. in the pocket. Pressure comes. He rolls out to his right, fires that one over. Hit sides! Great throw by Wilkes. And a great catch by Landon Sides to have the body control to kind of reach back while on the move to make that catch and bring it in, knowing contact was going to be happening fairly quickly afterwards. So 1st and goal now from the 3 as the clock winds down to the end of the first quarter. Wilkes hands that one off to Evans. Hit, pushed forward, but just couldn't get past the other defenders, and he gets brought down at the 2-yard line. He has been a basis of this offense today, 9 carries, 35 yards, so just shy of the 4 yards per carry mark that we would like to see him at. But that will end the first quarter. We do lead 14-0. We're poised to make this thing a 3-score ball game. As you can see, 0 passing yards and 5 rushing yards for the midshipmen. It's just they're running their wing option stuff, and it's not working all that well. Basically how it is. Looking at the conference standings, Memphis is ahead of us right now as it stands. We are number 17. I think they're maybe the 19 team, but so far they have beaten Army and we didn't. So now Wilkes rolls out to the right side, and he's going to walk that one into the end zone. That looked a little too easy for him. The midshipman just could not keep up with his speed. Wilkes had that snap and knew what he was going to do immediately, and that's going to make this thing a 3-score ball game here after the first play of the second quarter, as we will lead 21-0 now in Annapolis. Tony Wilkes, great read. You saw him drop back at least to act like he was going to pass, and then he just took off. I mean, he had no intention of passing that one. So now it's 24-0, taking a look at our defense, seeing what they can pull off here as they hand off the one on the option up the middle to their fullback. Marshawn Frazier gets only about 3 yards on that carry, and that's going to make it 2nd and 7. Our defense has had their way with the midshipmen so far today. 2nd and 7, man in motion. It's going to be an option to the left side. He takes it up the middle, and we're going to bring him down on that one. Braxton Woodson, the quarterback, senior, as he carried that one for just a few yards to make it 3rd and 3. Staying under center. Sends a man in motion, has the snap. It's going to be an option. They hand it off, and we're going to bring him down. Florence Phillips made the stop right there. Now a little later here into the third quarter, both teams have added field goals. It's now 24-3. And I have no doubt the midshipmen are looking to do what Army did to us, as they are trying to push into our territory here at the 43-yard line, 2nd and 8. Under center, man in motion, has the snap. It's going to be an option. He's hit and brought down. Langley snagged him real quick. A great read there by Langley to get a hold of the quarterback before he could get the option toss out there. And that's going to make it 3rd and 8. So once more, staying under center, 3rd and 8. Has the snap. Quick throw to the left side. They try it. And it's going to be intercepted by Bryce. Bryce was right there in the way, and that's why Navy doesn't throw it very often, as that's going to lead to a turnover. It's 27-3 right now, 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, as the Mean Green have just snagged that interception to stop the drive that was actually going chunk by chunk, little by little, but it was moving down the field for Navy. And Xavier Bryce, senior defensive back, said, "Not today, good sir. You don't throw it very often. I'm going to take advantage when you do." So on the ensuing drive following the interception, here we come right back at him with an option handoff to the left side. Evans takes it up the middle, makes one man move, and then gets brought down. A good gain by Evans there, as he's got 16 carries for 74 yards today. That one gets us to the 16-yard line inside the red zone, as we look to try to keep pushing things and try to keep some scoring going to put a nail in the coffin if we can. Wilkes now on 1st and 10, rolls out to his right side, fires that one over, hits sides in the end zone, touchdown Mean Green. Oh my goodness. Oh baby, oh baby. Wilkes rolls out to his right, gives sides just that little bit of extra time to get the step he needs. And in reality, with the way the defense was playing the other receivers in the area, it left it wide open for Wilkes to make that catch. Or for Sides to make that catch and Wilkes to make that throw. So he dropped it right in on him. Great catch right off his hip. Landon Sides. That's going to add points, and that's going to help us shut this thing down, as both teams would add one more touchdown in garbage time. Make it a 41-10 victory here for the Mean Green. That was a big-time game for us. And I like the fact our defense kept fighting and didn't really allow any more points. Once we put second string in, yeah, they got a touchdown. Oh, well, so be it. Things happen. But we didn't allow a comeback. And I know they run that option offense, and as long as you can kind of pick up on whenever they do the handoffs, you can stop it. It's still one of those things that you don't want to give a team a chance, and this time we actually didn't. And that's going to help us get good commits like David Griffin's 4-star center he's committing. Looking at the college football playoff scenario as we have it. All right, we have worked our way into the top 10. We're 10-1 on the season. We are looking to be one of the play-ins, but actually host that game, possibly against Iowa State. We just need things to work out in our favor and to go certain ways as we have to continue winning. That's the biggest thing. And that is going to take us here to Senior Day on our final game of the regular season. Final game at home of the regular season. Looking to try to make a run to the playoffs. All right, we got this game. We have already qualified for the conference championship game. So we got this one, and then we have the conference championship game. And that's all we need. 2 more wins to get into the playoffs. As the Mean Green would be phenomenal for year 3. So let's go and jump into this one against Rice. They traveled from Houston to Denton, up 45-35. As we hand that one off to Evans up the middle. He has some running lane, and Evans doing a great job hitting the holes, but the blocking is doing a lot better now than what I've seen from the beginning of the season, as he actually has a lot of open space at this point to run through some of these gaps on a lot of these plays. So 1st and 10 for the Mean Green from the 27. Wilkes in the shotgun has the snap. Fires it to the left side. He's going to hit Costello, who gets hit and pushed out of bounds. Good play. Costello, one of our tight end prospects that we brought in to kind of step up. But with where he's at, he just hasn't advanced really to the point that we want to see him at. So it's one of those things we just need him to kind of step up, keep feeding him the ball, let him develop some. Now on 2nd and 4, hands off to Evans, cuts it up the middle. He's going to pick up enough yards to get the first down to the 15-yard line, and that's going to make it 1st and 10 well inside the red zone here. Wilkes in the shotgun, 4 wide set, has the snap. Rice brings a blitz. He fires that one over. He's going to hit Sides, who takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The senior on Senior Day gets the opening score as we fire that first shot of the day here against Rice. And that was a big-time play by him to come across the field, and a great throw by Wilkes. In reality, to drop that one in on the run. He did have to kind of sprint, move himself out to the right a little bit out of the pocket just because the blitz came. But overall, a good throw and a great play. Now after we force Rice to punt, here we come right back at him on our ensuing drive. 1st and 10 Mean Green. Hands off to Jones. He bounces off a couple tacklers but has nowhere to go after that, and he is going to be brought down. So that's going to leave us here with a 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line on the plus side of the field here. Wilkes coming out in the shotgun. Mean Green have 4 wide receivers set. Sides alone on the left side. Has a snap. Owls bring a blitz. Wilkes rolls out, stops and fires that one. Hits Sides coming across the field, who's brought down at the 9-yard line. Great play there by Wilkes. He's got 73 passing yards. A good chunk of those going to the senior Landon Sides, coming all the way across the field. And it took a little longer than I wanted Wilkes to find him, but hey, he did find his target and he completed that pass. So 1st and goal from the 9, handoff to Evans up the middle, hit and brought down. Great play by the Owl defensive lineman Randy Barmore, freshman out of Louisiana, to make that stop. So 2nd and goal from the 9 now. We have 4 wide and a shotgun set. Sides alone to the left side. Has the snap. Wilkes takes off up the middle, and he's going to be stuffed. The defensive line collapsed in on him right there. They're going to bring him down for a sack at the 12. This defense trying to stand up tough. In our offense, looks like Wilkes is running just a little too slow right now. He's not able to make the fast decision like he has been before. Maybe partied a little too much on Friday night. Quick throw on that one as it gets knocked loose, looking for Young, who's completely covered up. And that's going to lead us to a field goal opportunity. Naguma coming out here for boom, boot, ball right down the middle. And that's going to make this thing a 2-score ball game as we lead the Rice Owls 10-0 here in the first quarter. And really, it was a good start. Like I said, it's a good start for being kind of, as we got guys asleep in the damn stands over there. Must be hungover or something. But it was a good start, just a little sluggish and not totally where you want it to be a little bit more effective. So much so, we're going to jump up here into further into the second quarter. We only lead 13-0. We've added one additional field goal as it's gotten kind of sluggish for us here. With under a minute to go, Wilkes rolls out to his right side, picks up a few yards as he runs out of bounds to make that 2nd and 4 now from the 49 as we finally get across the midfield mark. Now he fires that one over. He's going to hit Young. A great catch by our tight end to hold that one through the contact. Makes a first down, 1st and 10 as we're going no huddle. We have 2 timeouts left. 23 seconds remaining. Wilkes drops back, looks for somewhere to throw it, and finally drops that one off to Evans, who gets pushed forward, hit, and brought down. I don't know what Wilkes was waiting on that one. He probably should have just took off. Could have gotten better yards, especially if you're going to use one of the 2 timeouts you have remaining. But he fires it over, hits Evans, and we get 6 yards down to the 31. So now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. Wilkes in the shotgun, 3 receivers set. Carnes all alone on the right side this time. Wilkes rolls out, being chased. Stops, fires that one up. It's going to be caught by Sides. He takes it out of bounds with 7 seconds remaining. What a catch by Landon Sides, a senior receiver. Coming up big on that one. Now with 7 seconds, Wilkes in a shotgun, all alone. Quick throw over the middle. It's hit and knocked loose. He was looking for Young, the tight end, but that one got knocked loose, so that is going to put us in a field goal kind of position with 4 seconds remaining here in the quarter. See if we can squeeze this one right in. Sharp angle, boot ball between the uprights. There we go. That's just going to be another field goal added in. That's 16-0 here at this point. So here come the Rice Owls trying to make a comeback here in the second half. Starting out with the ball. Handing that one off to the right side. They got a hole open. He's got space. Gets past Goodson, who I don't know why he got all turned around, but he did. And now the Owls going no huddle. We lead 16-0, but the Owls trying to come back at us. From the pistol formation. Has the snap. Play action. Rolls out to the right side. Fires it. Hits his receiver. And we misses one tackle completely. I don't know what our defender was doing. Well, actually, we tried to take his legs out and just whiffed. So that makes it 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard gain. Good, efficient tackling by my part on that one. Hands it off, going to the right side. Hit and finally stood up and brought down. Good Lord, it took long enough. Brian Greer coming in to finish that one. As that's 3rd and 2 now from the 13. Like I said, we lead 16-0 over Rice. They are 5 and 6. They need a win to get a bowl game. We need to win to continue to have our shot at a playoff. As they run a play action, pressure comes and Langley brings them down. They did the play action and normally would have had some time, but Langley did a good job fighting through his blocker right there on the interior part of the line, fighting through him, and is able to get the pressure and bring down their quarterback. That was a great play by Langley. He gets his first sack of the day. So 4th and 7, they are going for a field goal to try to get some points on the board. Crowd is making some noise. They have the snap. And it's going to be blocked! Stroud comes around and blocks it. And that's going to keep him off the board here in the 3rd quarter. Look at that beautiful time, basically jolt for it, and then a great dive to block that one up. And that's going to give the Mean Green the ball right there. So following that blocked field goal, here we come right back at Rice, leading 16-0, preventing them from getting any points on the board. Zach Evans pushing forward, and their defense has kind of toughened up against the run. He's got 16 rushes for 10 rushes for 50 yards today. So 2nd and 8, Wilkes staying in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Has the snap. In a clean pocket, fires it over. He's going to hit Carnes, who holds on to it. Contact made immediately, and that's something that we're starting to see happen. These defenders are starting to be kind of a lot closer to our receivers in the areas when they're catching them. So 3rd and 4. Wilkes from the shotgun has the snap. Drops off a screen pass to Evans. Turns it up, turns it inside. He gets hit and brought down, but he picks up enough yardage for the first down to make it 1st and 10 at the 14. as we continue to be on the move. Wilkes comes out in a shotgun, 4 wide set. Jeremiah Aaron, slot right. Wilkes looks over the defense, has the snap, hands it off to Tavoris Jones, who's going to be hit and brought down, nowhere really to go. He may have had a little lane if he could cut it up the middle. Cut it up right before that as he got past the left guard, but unable to do so, and he's brought down for no gain. So now we're back to 3 receivers to the left side. Wilkes from the shotgun has the snap. It's going to be an option handoff. Evans breaks 1 tackle, hit and brought down after that at the 8-yard line. Picks up good yardage, 6 yards, make it 3rd and 4. So just under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter, leading 16-0. We have a 3rd and 4 at the 8-yard line. Wilkes in the shotgun has the snap. Stands in the pocket, fires, hit sides again. Touchdown, Mean Green. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Touchdown number 2 for the senior, wearing 2-2. As that one extends our lead now to make it 23-0 here at home against Rice, as we are starting to put some separation. And I like the fact we're keeping them scoreless so far, but our offense continuing to fight and add points, knowing what we can do, what we've done in the past. So now after forcing another punt, here we come right back at him, trying to add some more points on. Hand that one off to Evans. He runs into a blocker and then gets brought down after a short little gain of 5 yards. Probably could have had more, but he ran into that guard right there instead of going around him. I don't know what he was thinking. So 2nd and 5. Wilkes from the shotgun has the snap, hands it off, going to the right side. Evans going to be bottled up by multiple Owl defenders, hit and put down to the turf. And that's 3rd and 4. So coming out, staying in the shotgun formation, 2 tight end, 2 receiver sets. Wilkes looks over the defense, has the snap. Pressure comes, steps up, fires that one towards the end zone. He's got sides. Touchdown number 3. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Heave it up and let him run under it as Landon Sides makes his 3rd touchdown catch of the day. He had the step. They were playing up close on him, and if you're going to do that and not jam him, you're going to have problems. And he went running right past the defender and the safety, and a great throw to hit it at the back of that end zone. Now we move up to the 4th quarter, just under 12 minutes. Rice has added on a touchdown, so it's 30-7. Wilkes, trying to prevent any kind of comeback, fires that one over to Carnes, who dives for, but unable to make the catch. So 2nd and 10 at the 24 on the plus side of the field here. Staying in a shotgun, 4 wide set, hands that one off to Evans, going to the left side, hit, brought down for no gain. They brought a perfect little run blitz on that one. Evans unable to get any momentum going by the time contact was made, and he gets brought down at the 24, so it's still 3rd and 10. Wilkes from the shotgun has the snap. In the pocket, fires over, hit side, going for touchdown number 4, pushing forward, and they do it! Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Senior showcase here today at home on Senior Day. Landon Sides, his 4th touchdown catch of the day, as that's going to bring us back to about a 30-point lead. What a game he is having. Getting all that extra space. I mean, in reality, it's one of those, they don't have the speed to keep up with him. And they keep going into man coverage, and it's not going to work out. Right. Now we would add on one more field goal, make it a 40-7 victory. We brought in our backups to finish this game off. A great performance. Landon Sides, 8 catches, 187 yards, 4 touchdowns. So now this game will poise us for a matchup in the conference championship game against Florida Atlantic. That doesn't sound like too much, but hey, it's a conference title game. You never know what can happen. But that will be in the next episode. We're going to look at our playoff prospects here in a minute. But before we do, I just want to remind y'all to hit the subscribe button if you have not hit it already. And definitely give us a thumbs up if you like today's video, as we finally got Robert McGrone, the 5-star middle linebacker, to commit. Now look at our performance. They have us as being one of the bye week teams. I don't see that playing out. We got to get past Florida Atlantic first. But hey, I will take it if they're willing to give it to us on that note. But that'll all be seen and viewed in the next episode of the conference championship game. But I will see y'all at that time, everybody. So as always, stay safe, and well, y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.